Okay, I should be recording. Okay, I should be recording. I need to push to talk.
Excellent. Hello, everyone, and welcome to Vampyr.
This is the closest thing we have to Vampire Bloodlines. 2.
Yes, yes, indeed. So, do we want to do normal and watch me suffer through combat, or do we want to just do story mode and
Watching someone not have fun playing a video game is not fun, to be perfectly honest. So,
I agree. So, I have another question,
mm-hmm.
but it may have to wait until after the cutscene. We'll see. Um,
Oops. Okay.
12 dreams for the Red Queen under crown of stone. 8 voracious beasts born from 8 restless nights. 4 nails piercing the flesh of the sinner.
and a
1
partridge
prayer
in
for the
a
summoned,
pear tree.
called by this song. 'Tis perhaps the countdown to oblivion for the once proud city of London. 'Tis perchance her inhabitants' last dance alone to face death and pestilence. Confronted by the eerie and unknown, mortals became desperate for answers. A flock's flight makes for an omen, the falling of a star a dire presage. Turning to priests for interpretation when there was no reason to be found. When religion failed, men turned to science. I saw them build such vain cities, crafting machines made for endless war. New questions flourished as old answers withered. What is darkness but lurking sun? What is wall but enslaved stone? What is glass but tortured sand? What is song but a call to arms? What is hate but jilted love? What is life but death pending?
What is pretentiousness without arrogance?
Yeah.
Since the apple was plucked from the sacred tree, mortality was believed to be God's punishment, a righteous snare to keep mankind from ascending to the stars. They were all so wrong. Death is not a wicked thing, nor some holy retribution. A true punishment would be to never know its sweet kiss. Awaken from the harshness and being born once more.
Immortality is always a curse. It can never be anything but a curse. Edge, edge, edge.
Excuse me, I have to crawl out of this pit of plague, dead plague victims.
I mean, technically it's not plague, it's flu. I'm being silly.
Yes. So the question I had to ask is, do you want me to go for the good ending?
I think so. I know that means not killing people, not eating people that really deserve to be eaten.
It means not eating anyone.
Right. Well, except for combat encounters.
Yes. And one other person.
So thirsty.
Mm-hmm. Right. I am. Which would you prefer? I mean, I know I prefer the good ending because I've not. I don't know what the bad ending is. I've seen the good ending.
Hmm. Yes, we'll see how you feel about a certain character.
Right.
See, I think they missed a trick there. They could have showed the blood, um, you know, coming out of her and going into his mouth.
Yeah.
No. Mary!
I also kind of remember when I said, "Is it possible to play a female character?" It's like, "Oh no, there's no way you could play a female character.
Please, hold
the
on.
character's a doctor, and this is early 19th
Who
century."
said that?
Oh, I can't remember. It was in a discussion a while back.
Oh,
It's
dear.
like there were women doctors in the 1920s.
Yeah, it was late 1800s that there started to be female doctors, even in America.
Yeah. It
They
just
were rare, but
yeah. It I mean, in theory, you would assume so are vampires.
It's horror. It's a nightmare.
It just the excuse I got when I said why couldn't there be a female option
Please, a moment,
was
let me explain.
sounded a lot like, "Oh, women are hard to animate."
oh. Were you talking to an Ubisoft employee by any chance?
No, I was comparing to that. I mean, their complaint was that it was the early 1920s, so a female doctor, it would have to be a doctor, and a female doctor wouldn't make much sense.
I need to get out of here.
It just said it felt like the Ubisoft
This
explanation.
can't be happening. No, please, stop. I mean you no harm. What's going on? Oh, Mary. What have I done? What's all this about?
I like the voiceover while you're just running.
Now, I can defend myself.
The kind of discussion and talking you're having sometimes doesn't fit when you're running around.
Stay back! Sorry, but you left me no choice.
It's a very pretty game.
It is an extremely pretty game, but sorry, it is hard to me
Who are you?
to.
Stupid beast! Sorry.
It is hard for me to talk and do the controls, so you'll have to give me a little bit.
Right. No one. I understand.
No, please, stop! Who are you? What do you want?
Kind of want to like dump that over and behind me so people can't follow me. I mean, if I were playing.
Yeah, it'd be nice.
I mean you no harm.
I also love
I
the.
need help. Die,
Yes,
you
I
fucking
mean
leech.
you no harm, and
Please, listen to
and
me.
I know I just
can't
ate
make any
someone,
sense of
but
this. Shut up, beast.
and I know I
Who
just
are you?
murdered 3 of
What
your
is
companions
this all
in.
about? What in God's sake? I'll do the rest of the job. Just leave me. The sun. feels like it's burning me to the bone.
Do you
I need
ever
to find somewhere
encounter
to
the
hide.
sun at any other time in this game, or is it just everything at
Let
night?
me go!
Everything at night.
I need to find shelter.
I like that. Game's telling you to sprint. Nope. Just going to dodge. No sprint.
Well, yeah, I mean, he's pointing
Is
the
anybody there?
fiery arrow thing at me.
Well, I see you learned from Call of Cthulhu, Dark Corners of the Earth.
Abandoned.
Oh, yes.
I should be safe enough here.
Oh, look, it's a completely unrelated picture to any of the events that I'm now remembering.
What have you done?
Mary!
Also,
Mary!
if you wanted to,
Mary, I'm sorry.
if you wanted to have
Whoever
a
did this to us,
option between a male and
I
female
will
character in this game,
He has a sister.
he has a sister who is also right there, who
Yep.
could just as well have been chosen.
All you would have to do is tweak her story so that she's a medical professional as well. And it wouldn't be unusual for people to have similar interests in the same family.
She could have been a nurse. She could have learnt about blood transfusions from her brother and everything.
Yep.
Hell, she could have been an army nurse and would have seen a lot of the same crap that
He did.
he did.
Yeah, there was a readily made option. So.
Yep. No, at one point, when I watched Halloween play this, I made a comment of something like, "Why couldn't we play her?"
Yeah.
Wait, this one's dressed up fancy. Let's run through his pockets.
Picking the
So,
dead's pockets.
is that supposed to be his
still a renter,
watch
mate.
that he's picking up
He's
from
got
her,
no
the
more
lady? Because it
responsibilities.
Yes.
feels the timeline's
What's this?
off.
Yeah.
Beautiful it is.
I mean,
We fancy
It-
undertakings.
it's really weird because I think it's supposed to be his watch, so these guys would have had to have given it to this lady who may have been a fence, and then she was killed by
Something.
something.
Or she
Like-
died of. She looks like she died of the flu. No, that's blood. Never mind. Yeah.
Yeah, no, there's blood everywhere. No, I mean, later on we'll find out that the city's infested with skulls,
Right.
which are basically ghouls, and
In the lore of this, they're like. I don't want to get into too much actually, because this is early on. I know I watched Halloween's playthrough as well.
hmm,
It's been a while though, so I don't remember it all.
Who goes there? Who's there? Are you referring to me?
Wait, you're not even going to show
No.
the bite?
No! I still have so much to accomplish.
nope.
I still have so
Because
much
that
left
would
that
be a
needs
spoiler.
doing.
I mean, you can show it with, you can show the bite without showing a face. He did he? Okay, that's the syringe.
Yep.
And that's a hole in the head. Ah, there we go.
Johnny, this one's lost. We need to leave. And now!
No! There's time. I can save him.
That's the enemy coming! The orders are to evacuate the hospital!
Done. He'll live.
And now what?
We fight. Killing is a hell of a lot easier than healing. No, it never got easy.
I mean, depends on your definition of easy.
Okay, so
Yep.
big mechanical shovel digging mass graves around London. Flu's
Yep.
coming back.
I found no drugs, only a few
Becky.
syringes and some sleeping pills on the black market.
Yeah. Be-
She,
Becky starts coughing up meals, so frail it makes her cry. Hears voices outside at night, says she wants to eat meat. Where would I find meat? Tomorrow I'll barricade the house to protect us from looters.
okay.
Yeah, so
This looks like there's a scroll down here, and this sounds like a zombie survival, not survival log. Heard shouts last night as if they were attacked. Now there are only a few boats throwing bodies day and night into the giant hole. Smell is terrible. Should have left this house a week ago. She refuses to leave. She'd rather die, she said with a nasty smile. Becky just attacked me. Tried to bite me.
locked himself in the bedroom.
Yeah.
Got his gun.
It would not be long. I prayed to God it would end soon. Waiting for her to die now. Looking at me without moving, just following me around the room with her eyes. I pointed the gun at her sore face, but she did not react. I could not pull the trigger. I went back to my room. Becky is dead now. Forgive me, my love. I was unable to save you. I'll be with you. Okay, so she turned.
Mm-hmm.
He killed her and then killed himself.
Yep. Yeah. Just gonna lie
This makes
down
no
here.
sense. None of it. No sense at all. It's a nightmare. That's it. So be it.
May I ask you a question? What is
Rational thinking only.
suicide by gunshot normally done by the chest, at the chest level? That seems weird.
It does seem weird, honestly. I think like it's not commonly. I don't think the most common is to the head, but I mean, it seems like trying to shoot yourself in the heart. There's a lot of leeway to miss.
Mm-hmm.
At least miss something vital. I mean, I guess you could probably hit a lung and then, choke to death in your own blood. And
Yeah.
I am completely deliberately dragging this out because I would rather not press this button. I've got to be honest.
Mm-hmm.
The fact that this cutscene, I believe, makes you press this button if you want to continue. It's probably the weakest part of the game for
Mm-hmm.
me, at least one of them.
Yeah, no, you don't. This is like, oh, see what you did here? This was, you did it. You pulled the trigger. It's like,
No,
yeah,
you
game.
you made me do this.
Quite literally.
And I mean, I get it. They want you to press the button and have the shock of the thing, and then we have the title card. But
Oh, hey, look at all the food you wasted. It's about time
Well-
for a new video, by the way, so.
awesome.
Which is well timed, to be honest.
Very.
This is absolute madness. I've lost touch with the real.
Madness it is, as mad as the moon, who takes blinding sunlight into a glowing flesh.
Okay.
Seems like a good place to cut it.
Mm-hmm. I'll be right back.